Welcome to the Bun Brothers press conference. The Bun Brothers.
Welcome to the Bun Brothers. Have fun with that meme. Okay, so again, if you have a question, we'll raise your hand and we'll get started.
We're huge supporters of women's rights, and I know the post, like I mentioned, we didn't know anything about the post, but we are supporters of women's rights. We always have been. We're focused a lot on Tuesday from the sporting side as well. So you mentioned it's a distraction. I think this is such a focus group on the task at hand, but at the same time, we empathize and we are firm believers in women's rights and support them.
The intent of the post was to show support for women's rights. It was meant to be a moment. We made the post at the time. All of the other representations of the flag remain consistent and will continue to.
We support women's rights. We always have, we always will. That message will remain consistent. And what we're doing as a team is supporting that while also trying to prepare for the biggest game that this squad has had to date. And so that is, in this moment, our focus. Supporting them, supporting the women's rights, and also preparing for what is a crucial game for our group.
We know that they're all emotional. They're going through things right now. They're human, and again, we empathize with that human emotion. So we completely feel for them. Our goal is, obviously to win the World Cup. And in order to do that, we have to get to the knockout stages. For us, our knockout game comes one game earlier. And you look around at a lot of different teams and groups, and they're all going into their third game, most of them with having to get a result. And whether that's a tie or a win, there's going to be pressure. There's going to be a necessity. And for us, that's a win. And we have no problem with that, starting our knockout a little bit earlier.
How old were you when Iran defeated US in the Century Game in 1998 World Cup? Thank you very much. And I just want to point it out that media officer of US national soccer team should respect international media. This is World Cup. This is not MLS Cup. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you.
How old was I, or where was I? How old was I? I believe I would have been 9 years old. Yeah, I would have been 9 years old at the time, so I don't remember much about that game or the outcome or anything to do with really that entire World Cup. I think I've done a few too many headers to remember a lot of things that happened last year. So yeah, I would have been 9 years old, so just a very young boy.
Yeah, I would have been 5 years old, and definitely don't remember it. I think the first memories I had of World Cup were 2002. So you hear stories and you get to learn the history, but that was definitely the last World Cup that I didn't get to watch or remember.
32 countries, 8 groups, and 7 past champions. As they come together to compete in the biggest prize in the world, watch all the latest highlights, analysis, and interesting quizzes on Sports Today. Don't forget to subscribe.